The village of Umupe was peaceful. The people lived simple lives, working their farms, raising their children, and sharing in each other's joys and sorrows. They trusted one another, helped their neighbors, and slept soundly at night without fear. Adeze seemed like she belonged there. She was a devoted wife, a loving mother, and a kind neighbor. Every morning, she swept the front of her hut, greeted everyone warmly, and never missed a village gathering. She prayed the loudest at meetings and never failed to offer help when needed. But at night, when the village was silent, Adeze moved in the dark. She was careful, always careful. She never took too much, never left a trace. A little blood here, a little blood there, just enough to satisfy her hunger. The villagers would wake up weak, but they would blame the harmattan or too much work on the farm. No one suspected her, except one man, the chief priest. He lived in a small hut just behind Adeze's, and no matter how careful she was, he knew. One evening, as Adeze pounded yam outside her hut, the chief priest appeared. His face was unreadable, but his deep-set eyes held something, pity or disgust. She wasn't sure. "I know what you do, Adeze," he said in a low voice. Adeze froze, her hands clenched around the pestle. "Papa, I don't understand." The priest sighed. "Don't lie to me. You suck their blood. The people who trust you. The people who greet you every morning." Adeze's heart pounded in her chest. She glanced around, making sure no one was listening. "Papa, please. I am warning you," the priest interrupted. His voice was cold now, sharp like a blade. "Stop, now. If you do this again in this village, you will not return." Adeze's hands trembled. I have no choice." The priest studied her for a long moment, then turned and walked away without another word. That night, as the moon cast shadows over the village, Adeze ran to the forest. She knelt before her leader, her voice shaking. "He knows," she whispered. "The chief priest knows everything. He threatened me." Her leader chuckled, a deep rumbling sound. "And you are afraid of a mere man." "He is not a mere man," Adeze insisted. "He is powerful." The leader's face darkened. "No one threatens my own and walks free. I will deal with him myself." Adeze exhaled in relief. "Thank you, my lord." But things did not go as planned. The leader, full of confidence, confronted the priest that night. He reached for the priest's throat, ready to crush him, but before he could, a force threw him back. His skin burned where he had touched the priest. He staggered, eyes wide. "You overstepped, Dark One," the priest said calmly. His voice carried power, ancient power. The leader smiled but knew he was outmatched. He returned to the forest, furious. "Adeze," he said through gritted teeth, "you must leave. Tonight." Adeze's blood ran cold. "Leave. Take your child and go to another village. The chief priest is beyond my power. Now that he has warned you, I cannot protect you if you stay." Heart pounding, Adeze rushed home. She packed a small bundle of clothes, wrapped her child in a cloth, and took one last look at the hut she had called home. Then, she disappeared into the night. After a long journey through the forest, Adeze arrived in Umuma village. The village was small, quiet and peaceful, exactly what she needed. She adjusted her sleeping child on her back and entered the village square. Smoke rose from cooking huts and the scent of roasted yam filled the air. She knew how to blend in. At the marketplace, an elderly woman selling tomatoes noticed her. "My daughter, you look tired," the woman said kindly. "Where are you coming from?" Adeze lowered her gaze, her voice trembling. "I have nowhere to go, Mama. My husband is dead. I just need a place to stay with my child." The old woman's face softened. May the gods comfort you. There is a small hut near the stream. You can stay there." Adeze forced a tear to roll down her cheek. "Thank you, Mama. May the gods bless you." By evening, she had settled in. And just like before, she became the perfect villager, kind, prayerful, helpful. But at night the hunger returned. For weeks she resisted. But then, she could not hold back anymore. That night under the full moon, she left her hut. She moved like a shadow, slipping into a house where a man and his wife lay asleep. She bent over the man, her lips brushing his neck. Slowly, she drew his blood, severing its warmth. By morning, the man woke up weak. His wife fussed over him. "It must be the harmattan," he said. I feel so drained. Adeze stood among the women who came to check on him. She was the loudest in prayer. The devil is trying to attack this village, she declared, raising her hands. We must pray harder. The villagers nodded. No one suspected her, and one by one, people started falling sick. Men grew weak, women felt drained, children lost their energy. The village healer was confused. Then, one night, Adeze sneaked into the forest for a night meeting. Their leader, a hooded figure with glowing red eyes, stood before them. You have proven your loyalty, he told Adeze. Now, take this. He handed her a small sack of salt. This salt carries our power. When the villagers eat it, they will bleed and you must collect their blood for the coven. Adeze bowed. The next morning, she set up a small table outside her hut. The market is far, she told the villagers, smiling warmly. I brought salt to help us all. People thanked her. God bless you, Adeze, they said, buying the salt. At midnight, screams filled the village. People bled from their mouths, noses, even their eyes. And in the darkness, Adeze collected the blood in a clear pot and offered it to her master. For months, no one suspected her. Until one fateful night, an old woman had a vision. I saw blood, she told the elders. It is not an ordinary sickness. Someone among us is causing it. Then, a young girl fell ill after eating Adeze's salt. Her mother, in anger, threw the salt into the fire. The flames turned blood red. The villagers gasped in horror. It is not ordinary salt. They cried, who sold this salt? All eyes turned to Adeze. She tried to run, but the villagers caught her. Confess, they demanded. Adeze trembled. She knew there was no escape. The elders gathered. You have feasted on our blood, one thundered. Now the gods will feast on yours. Adeze laughed coldly. You think killing me will stop us? She said, there are many more like me. The villagers burned her that night. But her last words haunted them. From that day, Umuma never trusted strangers again. Because behind every innocent face, there could be another Adeze waiting.